Hi everyone. We have two functions, f of x and g of x. And we're going to answer these questions for the Practice Math Studies IB exam. So for the first one, it says write the x-intercept of f of x. So the x-intercept is when y is 0. So when y is 0, what is x? So x would be -1. And just remember your x-intercept is when y is 0, and your y-intercept is when x is 0. Just remember it like that. So now they want the y-intercept, so that's when x is 0. So you have y, we're changing this to y, equals 3 to the 0 minus 2. Well, 3 to the 0 is 1, so you have 1 minus 2 equals -1. So y equals -1. Now for the next two, basically you're using the calculator. So what you're going to do is plug in y1 equals x plus 1, and y2 equals 3x to the -1. And then you're going to graph it, and you can get the solutions that way by doing second calculate, or second trace, and calculate for the intercepts. And you'll get x equals -2.96, or for IB you can write it -2.96135 ... And the other x where it intersects is at x equals 1.34, or for IB you can write it as 1.33508 ... Okay, again for the second part, this part you're going to use your calculator, and what you're looking at is for when the graph is above. So you're going to use second trace, and you're going to do the right bound and left bound of the intersections. So if your graph, let's see, x plus 1 is like this. This is f of x, and I'm just sketching it. And 3x minus 2, so we're at -2. So 3, 1. So if we're like this on this graph, where is it, this graph bigger than this graph? So you're going to use this interval. From this interval, f of x is greater. So when you do your calculator in the second trace, use that, and you should get between -2.96 and 1.34. So this would be 1.34 on the x, and on the x here this would be -2.96. Or you can write it like this, for IB, -2.96, comma 1.34. Or you can do your open interval notation, -2.96, comma 1.34. These are all acceptable for IB. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.